We're just excited about all the program success.
And we're ready to get started. Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Gage Bradshaw Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head men's lacrosse coach Gage Bradshaw. And Gage, guys, coming off a game this weekend against Northwood. Not the result you wanted, falling 14-12, but talk about the game overall and what you saw.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a team that, when we are on, we're competitive with anyone in the country. We can move the ball well. We can play defense. We can make saves. I think we just need to see that version of Wheeling men's lacrosse all the time.
And looking at that game, what are some of the things that you learned from it that you take away as you guys get ready to kind of bounce back this weekend?
Yeah, I think sometimes as a coach, you really buy into the skill, the X's and O's, the whiteboard, the chalk talk. I think, that game kind of taught us as a roster, as a team, as a staff, hey, it's more than just the X's and O's. Sometimes it's just about what's going on upstairs, what's going in between your ears, and how you handle that going into games, and realizing that you need to adjust and make the proper adjustments, not only in game but based on the results, making adjustments to the next game too.
And we've talked about Brenner Chase the last couple of weeks. Today, Dylan Laverne also had a great game on Saturday, scores 4 points for you, 3 goals and 1 assist. Talk about him and kind of how his leadership has gone this season.
Yeah, I mean, like I said last interview, Brenner's just a go-out-and-do-it kind of guy. He's intense. He's passionate. He cares about the guys he plays with, but he also cares about how he performs. I don't think he wants to let anybody down, and I think that's why he plays with so much fire and passion. Also helps he's probably one of the fastest guys in the conference. So I think he kind of is a lead by example kind of guy, and I think he's just continued to do that this year, game in, game out.
And looking at the offensive side, you guys got out to an early lead. How important was that for you guys to kind of start fast like you did?
Yeah, I think anytime you put the points on the board early, it's kind of almost a weight off your shoulders a little bit. How are we going to get out there? How are we going to perform? And when you see those goals fall, the physical result of that is really, relaxing. I think we just have to learn that you need to do it through all 4 quarters.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head men's lacrosse coach Gage Bradshaw. And Gage, as you guys are coming down the stretch, talk about the GMAC as a whole. A lot of teams bunched up right there for those top 6 spots. Talk about the conference as a whole in the competition.
Yeah, I think everyone's kind of chasing Seton Hill. They're very, very good. They're very talented. We told our guys that. We saw it firsthand. But then I think you look at, 2 through 6, it's kind of anybody's game. We tell the guys, man, it's about, who's willing to change gears at the right time, who's playing their best lacrosse at the right moments. And I think that makes our guys excited, rather than like, oh, what could happen? It's just, hey, what can we control? And I think that middle bunch for us is, where we want to shine so we can come out on top of that heap.
And on Saturday, guys, welcome Tiffin into Bishop Schmidt Field. Talk about the Dragons and some of the things they're bringing to the table.
Yeah, they're going into their second year as a program, I believe. They've really upped their roster numbers. They've definitely improved as a program. Obviously, you're still young in your timeline, so you're still kind of working out some of those kinks, some of those chemistry things and stuff like that. The skill parts of it, are the easy part, right? But I think they're a good team, man. I think they've showed some great glimpses on film of what they can do, what they're capable of. I think our job is to go out there and negate that and then play our brand of lacrosse, right, and focus on ourselves.
And finally, over these last couple of weeks, what's your message to your team as you guys are heading, trying to fight for a spot in the GMAC tournament?
Take it one at a time. I said it last week, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. I think it's pretty easy to look at the big picture sometimes and lose sight of what's right in front of you. And you don't want any missteps. You don't want any mishaps, right? Sometimes it's just about going left, right, and not skipping steps. So I think that's what we've been telling our guys consistently. Focus on what's, right in front of you, take care of business, and then let the results speak for itself.
Thanks, Gage. Good luck this week. Can't wait to see you out there.
Appreciate it, Zach. Thanks.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
We're just excited about all the program success.
And we're ready to get started. Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.